what's up everybody? True Boxing here. Thank you for coming back to get hit with the truth. So today we're doing the recap from the Saturday, December 10th DAZN card. That really, there wasn't much to talk about on the card except for the main event that saw Josh Warrington defending his IBF featherweight title against, excuse me, against Luis Alberto Lopez. And ended up being a pretty good-ass fight, you know, as I expected. I expected it to be a good matchup and a good fight, but I think there was a lot of people that were thinking that Josh Warrington was just going to go in there, the favorite, and leave no doubt. And early on, you could tell Lopez was just on it, that he was just into the fight. He was in great shape, and he was going after Warrington, and he was hitting him with vicious uppercuts and working the body. But Warrington was having his moments, but halfway through the fight, yeah, it looked like Lopez was winning. And then in the second half of the fight, towards the middle rounds, Lopez was pulling those out. So heading into those championship rounds, 9, 10, you know, a little, well, even before that, maybe around the 9th to 10th round, Josh Warrington ended up putting his foot on the gas pedal. And he really closed the fight strong. He almost stopped Lopez at the end right there in the 12th. And he really did a good job, you know, finishing that fight. But Lopez looked like he outworked him, and it went to the scorecards, and Lopez got the nod, the majority decision nod. Very close fight, 7 rounds to 5 is what the two judges that gave Lopez the fight scored it. And I don't believe they were wrong on the winner, but Josh Warrington definitely closed the fight strong, and it was a really good fight, really good mandatory fight. So a big win right there for Luis Alberto Lopez to go on foreign territory, take the featherweight world title home, and he's closing the year very strong. That's definitely going to boost him up and throw him in the serious mix at 126 pounds. And we'll see, you know, what he does going forward. We'll talk about that more on his What's Next video, which is going to be next week. But Warrington, you know, no shame. I mean, in my opinion, he's got nothing to hang his head about. He fought as hard as he could. I think he made the mistake of not using his reach advantage, though, or his height advantage. I'm sorry, reach was about the same. His height was incredibly, you know, was a big advantage. He had a 3-inch height advantage, and he just doesn't fight that way. And it's sad because when he has fought that way in the past, for instance, his fight with Carl Frampton, he used his height in that fight, and he boxed better. He used his jab. I think a jab out of Warrington would have won him the fight. I really do. But the fact that he's got to slug it out, you know, and he's got to mix it up with his opponent, it takes his height away when he gets in there and bangs like that. It really does. And, you know, you could have a mix of both, but you can't just go completely off the rails and do just that and expect the fight to not at least be close when you're facing a world-class challenger like Lopez. And, you know, that was, in my opinion, that was Warrington's mistake. But no hanging his head. He's still a top 10 guy. We'll discuss his What's Next when we do his video next week, and go from there. But that's it. That's what I got. That is the recap from the DAZN card that was headlined by Josh Warrington and Luis Alberto Lopez for the IBF featherweight title that took place on December 10th. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate any and all support. This is True Boxing. You've been hit with the truth.